Boston. We have made it to the hotel. I did a kind of semi-outfit change. I just pretty much put on jeans instead of my sweatpants, so I look a little bit more put together. And there she is. But this is the outfit with my boots. It's okay in here. I mean, it's La Quinta, you know? It's not the worst La Quinta we've stayed at, actually. But right now, we're gonna head to Seaport and try and find something to eat. I'm getting a little peckish. I will see you all when we get to Seaport, Snowport. Okay, so we are in Seaport. Seaport don't got nothing to see in the port, okay? There ain't nothing going on over here in the winter. So don't come after Christmas, because there ain't nothing going on. But they do have a few restaurants and like big, tall, pretty buildings. As you can see, it's like comparable to a district in New York, is what we said. Getting ready to go to Moxie's. Hopefully the food is delicious. The sights are very pretty though. Like, look at that behind me. I could imagine it looks gorgeous in like the fall, the summer. Are you excited?
I'm very excited for dinner.
We're very excited for dinner.
Hungry.
Let's eat. Yeah, okay. Just a little. Mine looks good. Boston reveal. Ah! It hurts. Oh, she's so cute. Ta-da! I see mountain.
Ooh, would you like to go to Paz?
To do what?
Would you like to visit the mountain?
I don't know. Is there anything up there?
There's really nice nature views. The place that I went to, Castle in the Clouds, I think it's some historic buildings. And just they usually just have really nice parks. It's just beautiful up there.
All right, morning update. I didn't actually tell y'all what we ended up doing last night after we went to dinner at Moxie's. Child, Moxie's was a mess, okay? The clam chowder was fine. That was $9 and that was reasonable to me. I was like, okay, this is good. Erica was also fooled by her appetizer. The crab cake was good, you know? $28. But it was good. And then her entree came out. And just as we sat there, the service just got worse and worse. It was from worse to worse. So yes, that was our review on Moxie's. Moxie's was mid. We were going to go to an Irish pub, but we ended up stopping at Grace by Nia, which is a jazz club that is also in the Seaport area. That was tea. Y'all saw the clips. You saw the clips. It was so cool in there, so beautiful, lively. It felt cultural. It felt like an experience. The band was amazing. The drinks and the food looked fantastic, in my opinion. Okay, fantastic. But we didn't try anything last night. We instead put in a reservation for tonight. So we're going to go to dinner at the little igloos, and then we're going to go back to Grace by Nia because the dinner place is literally right next to that place. So right now we're going to go to breakfast downstairs. Free breakfast. We love a free breakfast.
It's free.
Like, are we stopping at that bookstore? I don't know that we should go to Cambridge just for a bookstore.
Yeah, honestly, I liked that place, but
Mhm.
it was small.
Yeah.
I think if anything, we do the public library that you showed me.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's back more so the direction towards Seaport, but west, I think.
And then the gardens are like
That
around
I
there,
don't know
too.
where it is.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not really interested in Harvard. I don't know.
There's not much there.
Seems. The maple. What is it?
It's lentil thing, hummus. I think zucchini is in here too. Five, whatever.
Pastry. Maple latte.
How was it?
It's good.
It's good. Is it warm?
No.
It's not warm. It would be better.
Yeah. I didn't see that as an option.
You can ask them to, I think.
Well, I bit out of it already.
That's unsavory.
It's okay.
True.
Okay, I won't be able to share this in the mini vlog because we devoured it so quickly. But what is this? The Costa Rican Breeze juice is so freaking good. I would never need a sugary Minute Maid, nothing, ever again if I had this juice. It's mango, ginger, and turmeric. You okay? We might have to come back just for this. And it was what, $8 for this container? This is a big jar. The pastry's fine. It's very comparable to like the Starbucks cheese Danish pastry. It's a sweet ricotta. It's alright, it's just not warm.
Yeah, this isn't warm either.
It's not warm?
No.
How is that cold? I haven't had the coffee yet because it's still too hot. So, we just came from Pressed Cafe. That was fine. It wasn't too bad. I really like that juice. But now we're going to the Boston Library. I'm very excited as a library gal, you know. I was in the library. I was volunteering. I learned the Dewey Decimal System. Do I remember it? No. But I did learn it. Today it is not half as cold as it was yesterday, so I don't even need...
Turn left onto Ring Road.
I don't even need, like, my scarf over my head. I can be kind of cutesy, you know. And we have our coffee. My coffee was a little bit burnt. I didn't try it on camera, but that was the...
Setting.
Yeah, that was the synopsis we came up with, but it's still okay. It's drinkable. It's nice and warm for a cold winter's day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. This is not nearly half as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I
So.
smell marijuana. By the way, that's legal here. They can do that as much as they'd like.
Sorry.
As much as they'd like.
I'm sorry.
So that's fun.
Yeah, feeling good.
Yeah, well, we're feeling good not because we had any of that. We didn't have that. Okay?
Pinky promise. Pinky promise.
Secondhand smoke only. Having fun. It's a beautiful day. It's a little gray, but I expect for Boston to be very gray.
Yeah.
I like this little area. This area makes me feel like very cool.
Is it central or downtown, I think? I don't know. One of those.
One of those, but I feel very chic.
Chic enough to go to Saks?
No. Not chic enough to go to Saks Fifth Avenue, but chic. Oh, we've got a Boston fire truck. They're showing out for us
it's
today.
Cute. Hey, they're all like so cute and toy.
Yeah, all of their
Like-
little emergency rescue vehicles look like something out of a
Like
children's movie. Like,
So cute. And
what? First in the nation? Were they actually? Okay. Shot. It is so pretty.
you're singing
It's a wedding.
Iran.
There's something on the side.
So it says Reza Pahlavi, leader.
Oh, you're using all my footage? Okay. Let me get close to it. I'm behind you. That is...
I'll do a little.
There's, yeah.
This is so cool. Like, look. This is the Epi room outside of Bates Hall. Sorry, I'm saying bye to the lion here. Bye, lion. Okay, we've stopped at the newsroom, which is this cute little cafe thingy. It's got like a news studio in here, I think. Would you like to say hello?
Hi, I want to show you the lobster tail.
Lobster tail, potentially from Mike's Pastry. I think I want to try it. I think I do. I do.
Scandalizing Boston now. You're making me want to go to one of your Boston.
You know, I asked her when we were in the car, I was like, would you move somewhere else for like a master's degree? And she was like, yeah.
I actually want to order. The same area.
We're on the train. Tram.
And this moves. Huh? Yeah. Those have changed now.
Let me see.
Broke it down.
It looks so good. Everything looks good. Okay, so I don't know if you all can hear me, but it did snow. I did not get it on this camera, but I got it for the mini vlog. We're in Modern Pastry, North End, Little Italy, and we're getting a bunch of pastries to try, and I'm really excited. I kind of have to pee, but we're not going to tell anybody about that because I don't feel like finding a public restroom to use right now. 3:27. We said we wanted to head back to the hotel to change and for me to like touch up my makeup and obviously my lashes before we go to dinner. We're going to dinner at the Envoy, then back to Grace by Nia's. We stopped to Chick-fil-A and Cava in between, but like those things aren't exciting or like Bostonian. But that was after the Boston Public Library. And it's just so cute in here. And it's like cash only. Like you can only pay with cash, which is cute, but like also inconvenient. I had $2 to contribute. So I'm going to have to Zelle the girls something. I don't know.
The forks are good. The knives are concerning.
Lobster tail.
I think I'd rather warm than crunchy.
Oh. I understand it. Once every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. I'm not wowed by it.
I feel like it's inspired by cannolis, and cannolis are not very soft, fluffy pastries. Thank you. They're not. It's not like French. It's Italian.
Right. Oh, yeah. I hope the other things wow you. Are you a dessert person though? I am, but I'm very picky with my desserts. I like, and just food in general, I like flavor, like just a lot with it. This is very simple. joy. With cream and heavenly.
That's 10 out of 10. Okay, so we did limoncello. That was good. Limoncello cake. Now we're doing the tiramisu. Coffee flavor is very strong.
I like it.
I feel my heart
This is like
palpitating.
the coffee addict talking.
I feel my heart palpitating.
This is not my favorite.
Me neither.
We have had better tiramisu. Where were we? Is always the question. We had the best tiramisu.
Miami Rosetta. We were in Rosetta. The Miami Bakery. We were filming a documentary. And then I took you to Rosetta because I tried the tiramisu and you tried it.
Yeah. This is just alright.
Because it was stronger. The flavor was stronger.
Cinnamon. Okay, so it is many days later. It's actually Friday of this same week, and I'm coming to like close out the vlog, but also tell a very crazy story. So the last thing you saw was Saturday. We went to the pastry bakery place, and that was like Saturday afternoon. Saturday night, I'll insert clips.
Yeah. Because it's all...
We went back to Grace by Nia after we went to like this dinner. It was supposed to be in an igloo, but then it turned into an ice box, and it was kind of mid, but like it was cutesy. It was rooftop. The company was great. My best friend's childhood best friend drove from New Hampshire to meet us for dinner, and it was really cute. It was nice to meet her, and yeah, I was having a ball. I was having a good time. Sunday morning, we get up, we pack, eat breakfast at the hotel, kind of, and then we go to church with Nia, which was also really nice. I'll insert a clip.
Our self-reliance. God does not send you on the mission
To Harvard Square, to go to Tate's. I will insert more clips. That was pretty good. I had a tuna sandwich and a matcha latte and the best jelly-filled donut I've ever had in my life. Ever in my life. It was so buttery. It was so soft and flaky on the inside, but nice and crisp on the outside. The jelly was homemade. It was a strawberry jelly. It was insane, and I love jelly-filled donuts. Like, that's my favorite donut. It was too good. We walked around Harvard Square. We went to a couple of Harvard bookstores, and I got some like Boston souvenirs. Like, I collect magnets for my fridge. Yeah. Everywhere I go. So I got a magnet and I got a little postcard that I think I want to just frame and pretend it's a print. And then we went to a bookstore that's like in Cambridge area called Love Struck Books. And it's like a romance bookstore. They don't only sell romance books, but like that's the theming of the entire bookstore. And they had a cafe in there. Super cute. I'll insert a clip of what we got. We got a red velvet latte, I think, or no, a red velvet cappuccino. It was like a Valentine's Day themed drink, and it was delicious. Although I was experiencing caffeine overload, I'm pretty sure, because I started to feel real bad after that. Real bad. I'm not gonna lie. We also got free bookmarks. I didn't buy anything because we were traveling Spirit and we were traveling with backpacks only, and my bag was already too full and too heavy for me to be trying to get books, okay? But next time. So after that, we called our Uber to go to the airport, and this is where it started to go downhill. We get to the airport, you know, our flight gets delayed. We're like, okay, it's fine. The first time it got delayed. The second time, we're like, okay, maybe we need a backup plan. Like, do we go stay at Nia's house? Although Nia's house isn't really the place for us because she lives with other people. Or do we try to go to Erica's dad's house in New Hampshire, which is an hour away from the Boston airport? We need a backup plan. Mind you, it's snowing. It's snowing, and it's snowing hard, and it's snowing harder and harder, and there's a lot of snow piling up on the ground, and I'm just like, I've never flown in snow before, like, I don't know how this is gonna work. So eventually the delays stop, but Erica does call her dad. She calls Nia for backups just in case, like, standby. She also calls Spirit to see if, you know, worst comes to worst, are we going to be able to get our money back? Are we going to be able to reschedule a flight? Like, blah, blah, blah. So she finds out all of the things, which I'm very grateful for, because I'm just slumped. I'm tired. I'm not feeling good. I'm over on the couch, just slumped. We board. The plane gets here. We board. Then we sit on the plane for an hour and 45? We sat on the plane, just sitting there at the gate, not even on the runway. We just sat there. They're saying that they're de-icing the plane at first, you know. That was the first thing that they told us. And then, after a while of sitting there, I'm like, Erica, like, what are we going to do? Like, are we going to just continue to sit here all night? Like, what's going on? So she asks the flight attendant, like, hey, could we get off this flight and, like, reschedule to get another one? Mind you, we've already had this question answered because we talked to the customer service representative earlier, but she just wanted to, like, double check with the flight attendant. So the flight attendant asks the captain, like, what's going on? Are they going to be able to get off the flight if they want to? Blah, blah, blah. How about the captain on the phone telling the flight attendant something about the engine? The engine is, like, iced over or something. Oh, girl. I'm not getting on no flight. Or something is wrong with the engine. I'm so sorry. You could be de-icing and the whatever, the wheels could be iced up or something. I don't know. But the engine? Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. So as soon as she said that, something dropped in my spirit. I said, you know, Erica, we need to get off this plane. I have a bad feeling. Let's get the heck out of here. So we get up, because the flight attendant said that we can leave. We get up, we go to the front of the plane, and these flight attendants in the front. I kind of started recording at this time. I don't know if I'm going to insert those clips, because just in case anything crazy went down, I wanted proof of what was going on. We get up to the front, the flight attendant's like, oh, well, let me tell the captain. Let me let the captain know that you're leaving. Then the captain is talking to the flight attendant. She turns around and she's like, oh, the captain says, like, it'll be fine. We're just de-icing it. And we're like, no, we want to go. And she's like, oh, well, you can't, because we have to call the manager to let you off. Otherwise, we have to deplane the entire plane. And I'm like, okay, girl, then deplane the entire plane. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. You can't hold me here against my will. And she's just standing there. And I'm like, okay, so why do we need to call the manager, though? And she's like, oh, because they have to approve whenever people leave the plane. And I was like, okay. And Erica's like, so can we stand, like, you know, the little platform right before you step onto the plane? Can we stand out there? Like, not in this claustrophobic plane? And she's like, no. And then a Karen comes up. And, oh, boy. She starts yelling at the flight attendant. Me and Erica, we're being very civil. Karen comes up. She's like, what are you guys doing? We've been sitting here for forever. You guys haven't even said anything. I have my kids. They're hungry. We just need some food. We just need some water. She's just going at it. She's pointing and I'm like, please. I literally turned to her while I'm trying to talk to the flight attendant. She interrupts me talking to the flight attendant. And I'm like, please, can you? I literally did that. I was like, can you please? I turned back to the flight attendant and I'm like, how long is it going to take for the manager to get here? And she's like, I don't know. But you guys have to sit down. You guys have to sit down in the meantime. So Erica and I turn around to go sit down. I'm just standing. I'm not even sitting. I'm just standing, waiting. And then the flight attendant gets on the little intercom thing with an attitude, the same one that we were just talking to. Attitude. Like, I didn't do nothing to you, lady. I'm just trying to get off the plane. She's talking about, okay, so if any of you would like to get off the plane, just make sure that you have all your belongings. Make sure you have all your belongings. And she's like making faces while she's talking, like it was so unprofessional. It's so rude. But I was like, honey, you didn't have to tell me twice. Excuse me. Me and Erica got off the plane. Everybody else was still sitting on there. And then I overheard them talking about having to deplane the plane. However, it ended up working out anyways. Like, the fact that we decided to get off the plane, everybody else should have kind of decided to do the same thing at the same time, but I guess, you know, other people have different reasons for wanting to stick around and whatever. So, Erica and I get off the plane, we go to the bathroom, her dad very nicely offered to pay for an Uber for us to go all the way to New Hampshire. So we get the Uber, and it's snowing so bad. And the Uber driver is like falling asleep, texting. It's like 10 o'clock at this point. It was bad. It was so dark. I was like both amazed by the snow because I had never seen snow fall that much before. Or snowfall in general up until this trip. Like, I've never seen snow fall. I've been in snow, like in Colorado, but not see it fall like fresh. And it was just going. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful chaos. Okay, that's all that I could say. Beautiful, beautiful chaos. So we get to New Hampshire. By the grace of God, we're literally, because we're so scared that the driver is gonna like crash because he's falling asleep, he's like swerving a little bit because this road is so icy. Erica and I are both gripping the door of the car and also gripping each other's hands like for dear life. We're saying prayers. We're talking loud in the back, trying to keep the driver up. Like, we're not talking to him, but we're talking to each other to like keep him alert and awake and kind of like low-key annoy him, which I think worked. Erica's also on the phone with customer service with Spirit again, rescheduling our flights for the next day. So we get to New Hampshire, get to her dad's house. We have a little dinner, which was very nice. And we go to bed, wake up the next morning. It's beautiful. I will insert everything. It's Gorgina. We're playing in the snow. Her dad is doing like serious yard work, clearing the snow out so then we could go out for breakfast, and then so also he could take us to the airport later. So at this point, we're thinking that we're still gonna fly Spirit and we're flying out of Boston, so he has to drive us an hour back down to Boston. We're having our snow day. We make Gorgina the snowman. Okay, we give her little lashes. Her little inches, like, she looks cute. Then we go to a diner for breakfast, which was really nice. And then our Spirit flight starts to get delayed. And we're like, we can't do this again. Especially not to drive an hour to Boston and have to go through that again. So what we decided to do was just go ahead and book a brand new flight with JetBlue going out of New Hampshire. At least it would be closer if it were to get delayed again because of the weather, and we'd be able to just go straight back to her dad's house and try and regroup and replan, like, if our flight gets canceled. I forgot, mind you, we found out later that night when we got to New Hampshire around 11 o'clock, the flight ended up being canceled. They distributed hotel and meal vouchers at like 11:30, and the flight was supposed to be at 6. Yeah, girl, that would have been a mess. I would have been so mad having to sit there for that long only for them to distribute that while it's still storming. It's still snowing so hard. Having to get transportation to the hotel, B, trying to find something to eat when everything's closed that late. That would have been a mess and a half. I'm so glad that we did not stick around, stay on that plane, and wait and see whatever they decided they wanted to do. Like, they made those people wait for forever, and I feel so terrible about that. But hey, we were setting an example, okay? Y'all should have got off the plane when we got off the plane, okay? Anyways, to pick back up on Monday, after the diner, we book our tickets for JetBlue for like a 3 o'clock flight. It was like 12 or 1 at that point. So we went back to the house, took naps, watched Supernatural. It felt like I was a little kid again. Like, I was a little kid staying at my friend's house and we were like having a sleepover, and it was cute and fun. Like, honestly, even though we were stuck, technically, it was like we made the most out of the situation. And it was honestly like a core memory for our friendship. I feel like another core memory for our friendship. We tend to get stuck places a lot. To the airport, TSA was so smooth. By the way, I love the New Hampshire airport. It's so chill. Like, there's nobody there. TSA was a 5-minute process. Maybe not even. You know how at amusement parks you have like walk-ons? TSA was a walk-on. And I'll never be able to say that again, probably. We got on our flight, like everything went well. And we got home safely, soundly. We were exhausted to say the least. Erica took the next day off, but I got in at like 10 o'clock on Monday night, and I took a flight at 8 a.m. to go to my company-wide meeting in Houston. That's a story for another day. That's a story for another time. I think that might be a podcast type of story. I don't know, but that was the end of our Boston turned into New Hampshire trip. I really enjoyed New Hampshire. We're planning on going back at some point this year when it's warm, when it's not snowing. New England is a trip, okay? Weather-wise, in the winter, be careful going to New England. People have told me this already, but I said I don't care. I want to see snow. I enjoyed the snow after the fear of God being put into me and the chaos of that evening. The snow was fun. I just got back from the Houston trip last night, so I'm having like a regular work day today, and I'm just like, I don't miss the planes. If I could just travel, like drive around without the planes, I think that would be way better. I'm more of a driving type of person than a plane person. So I do feel a little bit jet lagged from all of the on and off the planes type of stuff, and then the time difference in Texas. Miss like going and seeing somewhere new, just like being in a new place every day. That is so fun, and it's such a thrill for me, and that's why I just love traveling. And I love making these vlogs to document everything and like recap and talk about my like real reviews and feelings about things. I'm a travel girly. My mom told me that I am a official master traveler now because I have been on 4 planes this week. It was fun, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.